All right, guys, we got a 2003 Honda Pilot, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all the same. Anyways, we got a code here. We got a check engine light, and the code here is P1457 EVAP canister system leak, EVAP canister area. So it tells you about where the leak is at. But first thing is, we're not gonna reset the light. I'm gonna pop this hood open and let me just turn off this. Let me disconnect my scan tool for now. I'm sorry it was a little dark in there, but let's open up the fuel tank. So the customer did tell me he went to another mechanic, so they put in another cap. So it's a new cap. You always want to check that seal. That seal will leak over time, and they did that, so they found nothing. The light came on, and customer did tell me one more thing, that they changed a few sensors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna overlook the vehicle, see if there's any sensors they changed. Okay, so we took off that cover, and we have a surprise here. So first thing first, I want to tell you guys, see this little guy right here, this little valve right here, this is a service port, and 1 psi max, so we cannot put too much in there. But I like to go the other way around. I have other ways. So this pipe just comes around. If you can see right here, I'm wiggling it, and it goes around, turns into a metal pipe, and then it comes back up, and the rubber pipe connects to that metal again right here, and it comes back up. There's our surprise. They never changed the sensor. So it could be that this sensor is stuck open, and pressure is escaping this way. It could be clogged, it could be jammed, it could be corroded, it could have carbon inside. So what I like to do is, instead of going to the service port, I like to put pressure right through here, the smoke. We're gonna do a smoke test today, and we're gonna put it right through here. Plus we're gonna try to disconnect the pipe here, see if it escapes this way, because it should be closed. And plus we're gonna look underneath. So let me lift up the vehicle, let's see if there's any more surprises. Okay, so from top, right there, we're gonna go down. This is the driver's wheel. We're gonna go right down here. I'm gonna show you guys just, so we're not gonna know which line it is here. I don't really care which line it is, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go along. We're gonna trail this line though. Trying to hold this phone. I'm recording with my phone today because it gives me a better quality. So right here is your evap system right here. There's your canister right there. So let's see if we have any surprises here. So I see it seems like that they changed this piece right here. That they changed this piece here, but not overall the whole canister. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take a look at a few things. Maybe they did change the canister, I'm not sure. And customer told me they just changed a whole bunch of sensors, but they never did a leak test. So as you can see, this? These lines are corroded in here, okay? And there's no clamps on these, so they don't really leak that easy. But anyways, you never know. The lines does go to the fuel tank. Some stuff you cannot check up there, but smoke will determine it. But check that out right there. That will be also, that could be a reason. Those look like more like a fuel lines, so I don't even want to touch them. Anyways, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a small smoke test, and you never know. Those could be the leaks right there. I'm not sure, but I don't think those gotta be the fuel lines, going return and going line. That's how bad they are. I gotta let the customer know about that. Other than that, the lines truck is kind of in a rusted condition here. The lines does go up on top. The fuel pump itself on the top could be leaking. It could be a leak in the fuel tank, or it could be these pipes cracked. It could be anywhere. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's hook up our smoke machine. Let's see if we can find anything. Okay guys, Honda Pilot is ready for a smoke test. I just need to hook up my scan tool. It's a big process, it's nothing easy. So here's my smoke machine. It connects to the air line over there. It does connect to my car battery. So smoke there's our smoke. You're gonna get a lot of smoke like that. So you do need to do a smoke test with these babies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna simply just disconnect this line and plug to it. And then my computer does need to command for the valves to cut off in the back. We're gonna do it without cutting off the valves, and then we're gonna do it with cutting off the valves. Okay, so first thing first, I disconnected this line and this line. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use our smoke machine. You see that? Let's just connect this to right here. You see the smoke does not come out from the opposite end. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's see this side. Same thing. So this sensor is perfectly good. That sensor can cut off. It can open and stay open, and that could be a reason. So we're not gonna think about this sensor. So we're gonna cut off the machine. I am gonna connect my line to that other line, which is right here. But let me cut off this machine for now. So I got my smoke machine connector right there to this little guy, and we got some smoke over here. But anyways, that's from previously me trying to mess with this sensor right here. But anyways, let's turn this on. We're gonna turn this on. It's gonna shoot smoke. We're gonna go underneath and follow the line. Let's see if you see anything, okay? So we're gonna start off from right here. If you see anything, you could usually use a light, and the light will show you. So I see a large leak already. I see a huge leak back there. Let's see where it's coming from. Let's go in the bottom, but you see all that smoke is accumulating right from back there somewhere. Okay, so I moved up the machine a bit. So we do need to hook up our scan tool. So this is not a leak. I thought it was a leak, but it's coming from that pipe. You see that? There's a pipe right here. That pipe right there. You see that? If I shoot the light from the other direction, you should be able to see it. But this is a little filter where it's supposed to come through as long as the computer commands it. So we have to shut off the valve on our EVAP system. That way no smoke comes out. You also can block that and see if there's any other leaks, okay? So, but we do need to cut it off. The computer does need to cut off the system. Just shut it off, and then let's see if it comes. Okay, jacked up the vehicle. So I did connect my connector here. I keep removing. I don't want to kill the battery. Let's put the smoke on one more time. I don't want this thing to fall. Shouldn't fall. Let's see, where's my smoke button? I can't even see. I'm only looking at my camera. And okay, why can't I press this guy? There you go. So he's pumping smoke. Let's go down. Let's see if he sees something, because I see smoke down here. Unless it's just coming from top. Okay, so that I would say is normal as well, because those are the vent pipes. So those things I would not be worried about, unless this crazy guy connected the pipe at the wrong spot, which I doubt it. It looked like he'd never removed this. He did remove this side. So block this guy as well. Sometimes you just gotta wait, have some patience. So if you can command these valves to come on and off, it should cut off everything. So you see this pipe is going up on the top. So we can just disconnect it right here and block it from right here instead of blocking it from top, because this is just a clear pathway going up. But let's see what happens once we do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go up on the top, cut everything off, and then we're gonna stop down here. Sometime this valve won't work, but I can assume, because, okay, he did change it. He did change it and it's connected. So this is changed and connected. And we're gonna continue in a little bit. Okay, so what I did here was I took off this pipe. Let me just come down here. I took off this pipe and I blocked the pipe that was connected to. So there should be nothing going on and there should be nothing coming down. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put the machine back on. Where is it? Okay, there you go. You see what it's doing now? There's no leaks now. You hear my machine? It's clicking. But we're still gonna look for any other leaks. Okay, I'm down here now. Sorry about the camera. This is just coming down, that's fine. So let's look for any other leaks. So worst come to worst, we'll get that little filter and we'll replace that. Okay, the machine has just put in pressure as much as it could, but we're still gonna track to see if there's any smoke is coming out of here, but that's normal stuff. But anyways, I don't see anything else leaking. I don't see nothing else whatsoever. No leaks at all. Let's just go behind the fuel tank, because you always got to look around the fuel tank. But my machine would not have done that if that was the case. Then my machine would have just continued to push smoke into the system. Okay, let's come around this way. So I'm gonna give you guys a small trick if you ever come across and you need to pass that inspection, even though I wouldn't recommend it. Just want to see if I see something back here. So putting the light against it, you can see the smoke, but I don't see anything at all. So I'm gonna assume that valve is bad, because everything else the customer had it changed. So we'll work with that. Anyways, if you ever want to do that, you can block that pipe like I showed you guys. But when you're filling up your tank is not gonna hold pressure. It's gonna cut off when you're getting gas. So that could be one of the issues that are gonna come. Get your inspection done and remove it, let it just run, or fix the issue. I would recommend you fix the issue, but other than that, we're all set here. Oh, while I was walking back, I saw a hell of a smoke over here, but I'm gonna assume this is no issue at all either. Let's just see. Okay, it's supposed to. Okay, it's supposed to hold. This cap is supposed to hold. Do not like that. Okay, I am just gonna get another cap and put that on as well. And other than that, we're not gonna go any further, but it could be a defective cap. Okay, anyways, we'll just put another cap on anyway, and let's see how things go. Okay, so I changed the gas cap and the little box in the front, which I didn't have to, but I did it anyway because everything else is changed. And we're doing an EVAP test with the machine. It's gonna take about 15 minutes, and let's see what kind of outcome we get. Okay, so test mode 4, test in progress, 15 minutes, and okay, something just happened. I'm glad I got my camera running right now. And you know my luck, we're gonna fail this baby. Ah, there you go. So we failed. Check for loose or removed fuel cap. PCS stuck closed. Disconnect/clog. You're gonna have to go further. There's no clog, so I'm gonna eliminate 4. And not liking this.